Hey everyone! I am so glad you have took your time to spend with me right here today. I am your co-host of the MRB Wrestling Review Show, Mike Big Rock Wilson, and this is my review and the results of last night's episode of NXT Live at Full Sail University. Dusty Rhodes came out to kick off the show and announce a triple threat number one contenders match that was supposed to happen last week. It will be Bo Dallas versus Corey Graves versus Conor O'Brien, and the winner of that match will face Big E Langston for the NXT Championship. The show kicked off with a non-title tag team match that involved Adrian Neville and his tag team partner Oliver Gray. What was interesting about this was that Oliver Gray was nowhere to be seen. That was interesting. But Adrian Neville got on the microphone and said he was about ready to go, and all of a sudden he was nowhere to be seen. But then he decided, because he is an honorable champion, to go ahead and compete in this match. So it was basically a 2-on-1 handicap match. And I go back from last week about Adrian Neville really being the star of this team, and one of the main reasons why is because of his finishing maneuver. On the top rope, the corkscrew moonsault is like something you see out of the Olympics in the diving competition. It's really a thing of beauty. And if you haven't watched NXT, now is a good time to watch it, because it is the wrestling show to watch. Bray Wyatt all of a sudden brings out Oliver Gray. Even though Adrian Neville got the victory in the 2-on-1 handicap match, Bray Wyatt came out with a beaten Oliver Gray and dropped the NXT Tag Team Championship belt on his waist. And what was interesting here was that this plants the seeds for a future Tag Team Championship match with the Wyatt family and the British Invasion. And if you don't know who the British Invasion are, they are Adrian Neville and Oliver Gray. In a one-on-one match, it was Leo Kruger versus Yoshitatsu, where Leo Kruger got the submission victory. And then after the match, he attacked Yoshitatsu. And then Justin Gabriel came out and saved the day, so to speak, for Yoshi. And which also plants the seeds for a future one-on-one match between Justin Gabriel and Leo Kruger. What's interesting here is that these two superstars are from South Africa, and what Regal said that their rivalry goes back to since they were kids, when they were competing back in South Africa. So I like that they can use this to their advantage for this future rivalry. In a 6-diva tag team match, it was Sasha Banks and the Funkadactyls, Cameron and Naomi, to take out Audrey Marie, Hoxana, and Alicia Fox. And the winners of that match were the Funkadactyls and Sasha Banks. What was really interesting was that we finally got to see the Funkadactyls really step it up and compete in a wrestling match. And this is not a Raw 2-minute Divas match that you're used to seeing on Monday Night Raw. This is a full segment match of NXT's 7-minute match completely. And again, I harp on Monday Night Raw. They done it Monday night and they done it the Monday before. No Divas matches. It's a 3-hour show and no Divas matches. NXT is a 1-hour show, and they had time to pull up a Divas match on NXT. That makes Raw look terrible, where it makes NXT look amazing. In the backstage interview with Bo Dallas, Bray Wyatt kind of got in his head, so to speak, before his triple threat number one contenders match. And before I get to that, The Shield cut a promo. They warned the NXT audience that they will attack when they least expect it, when they see injustice. Seth Rollins got his point across. So did Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. The only thing I kind of think the Shield should have is a menacing leader. I think that's the missing ingredient to the Shield. But I do like that they are still on NXT, which they are still under the microscope of Monday Night Raw, and they are also on Monday Night Raw, which leaves, a void, so to speak. It almost leaves a gap. They should be written up on NXT maybe in about a few weeks. Let them do their thing on Raw because they are strong. They got momentum on their side right now. And right now, there's really no need for the Shield to be on NXT right now because they are on that level at Monday Night Raw. And with all that being said, it was the main event, the Triple Threat match. The winner faces Big E Langston for the NXT Championship in the near future, in which Connor O'Brien got the victory, but only due to Bray Wyatt's interference when he rolled out Corey Graves out of the ring when Bo Dallas had him covered for a 1-2-3, which cost Bo Dallas the match, and then Connor O'Brien capitalized and got the victory. And it seems like Bray Wyatt may have his own agenda with Bo Dallas, which is also interesting. I don't know if that was too much of Bray Wyatt on NXT, but I do like the idea that Bray Wyatt has his own agenda, as well as the Wyatt family having a future tag team championship match. I really don't mind that at all. And that is all. I am Mike McRock Wilson for the Make Rock and Bolt Wrestling Review Show. This was my review and the results of last night's episode of NXT. Give plenty of rest and always do your best.